Welcome back, guys, to the Tennispreneur channel. We have a very special guest today, our friend Jack Draper. Jack, how are you doing today?
All good, thank you.
Jack, first question. How does it feel being the sexiest guy on the ATP tour?
Definitely not. I don't know who said that.
My wife. She's
Oh, yeah?
right there.
Thank you. Right.
My wife and many other girls.
Thank you.
But yeah, it's not only your tennis that does the talking, but you're a really cool guy, and all the kids look up to you. So
Thank you.
yeah, I thank you for representing the sport in such a great way.
Thank you.
Okay, here comes the big question, a tough question. You ready?
Yeah.
Okay, I think people are going to be surprised. How many days a year do you feel at your best when you're out there competing? Not practicing, not training, specifically, pressure situations, tournaments. So if you had to play a tournament match every day, how many days would you say you feel like your best? Everything's perfect.
Everything's perfect. Well, nothing's ever completely perfect, but I would say there's always this thing in professional tennis. It's like you're at your best, or you have the perfect match maybe like 3 or 4 times a year. So if you play 50 matches in a year, you may have 3 where everything goes perfect, So
Exactly.
most of the time it's about how good your average is. And then, nothing's ever perfect, but if you prepare well, if you do all the right things to put yourself in a good position, then you can only do your best.
And there's the guy. All these kids, these young players, they're watching you on TV and they think, oh my God, you play so easy, so smooth, you must feel great. You just said 2 or 3 days a year, these guys are feeling at their best. The rest of the year, you have to problem solve and find a way to win, right?
Yeah, of course. I mean, it's not just about the tennis though. We all have issues and problems and things that are going on in our life, physically, mentally, whatever. So it's really difficult, and you've got to, be aware that you might see players on the TV, but that isn't the reality.
And how do you do it on those days that you're not feeling great? How do you accept and deal with, with all those issues? I know right now you're recovering from an injury.
Yeah.
How do you become mentally tougher? A couple of tips.
No, you've got to. The main thing is acceptance. Accepting that it's okay. It's okay to struggle. It's okay to not feel at your best. It's okay. Like if everything was perfect the whole time, then it would be too easy. And I'm definitely someone who embraces the tough things, because I know it has ultimately in my life so far made me better as a person and made me a better tennis player as well. So I think it's just about embracing the struggle.
Exactly. Okay, one more question. Practice matches.
Yes.
How important are practice matches to become a better tournament match player? Is that the closest thing that replicates a tournament environment? Because we're seeing all these kids, they train hours and hours and drills and exercise, but you think it's very important to do that?
I don't know, everyone's different. My advice to kids is to not put too much pressure on themselves, to play other sports, to do different things, to also, play lots of tennis and listen. But I see a lot of kids at a young age and they're training like pros, and I think that's only going to burn you out. You need to play a lot of matches, you need to play a lot of practice points, you need to learn how to win, learn how to deal with losing, learn how to use different shots in different situations depending on the sport. I think it's all about learning to compete properly and learning how to enjoy the ups and downs of the sport.
One more. Have you ever journaled? Do you journal after your matches? Do you write things down? Do you think that's something important for all these young generations, so that after they played a tough match, their coaches can go over what went well, what went wrong? Do you think journaling is something important?
I think it's important to reflect on your mistakes from your matches and where things could have been better and where things maybe weren't at their best. But at the same time, I'd say each time you play, each time you lose, you're going to learn up here. You're going to recognise what you need to do better. And if you've got the hunger and the desire to want to correct that, then you're going to do everything you can to change. So I'd say it's not, everyone's different. Some people like doing that, some people don't. But whatever, everything is about experiences. So go through those experiences, whether it's good or bad.
Amazing. Jack, appreciate you having on the channel. This is awesome. Enjoy your time in Marbella, right?